Well, guys, the Journos have been assuring us that Dragon Age the Veilguard is doing great. BioWare is so happy. Things are going amazing for the wokest installment of the game. And it turns out they're complete liars like they always are. This is what happened with gaming journalism. It's a complete disaster, and this is exactly why we're here to tell the truth about what's going on in video games. So please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us here. I really appreciate you all for doing so. I love the setting of Dragon Age. When it first came out, it was a breath of fresh air for video games for me as a fantasy player. I just love fantasy settings and science fiction settings, and that's what we really cover the most here on the channel. And I write my own fantasy book series. It's called The Adventures of Baron von Monocle. It's a 6-book series, and if you like Dragon Age, if you like especially like Final Fantasy, like the early games, you will love this. Lots of nods to Final Fantasy in here as well. That's my real pride and joy of a series. So check this out. It's in the description below. Start reading this weekend. It's on ebook, print, and audio to make it easy for you. Really appreciate everybody. We've had just the craziest couple of months of sales, all because of gamers. So gamers read, believe it or not, and they actually are great customers, and that's the real problem these people are facing, because as they turn away from their entire customer base, they are completely losing some great people for some modern audiences. And I'll show you exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to get, quote, new players in just a moment. A lot to cover here today on a Friday. So here it is. New rumor claims Dragon Age the Veilguard sold less copies than Star Wars Outlaws. A complete disaster right there. Endymion revealed that a source shared with him that the game has only sold about 500,000 copies, which is half of what's rumored regarding Star Wars Outlaws. He says, "This is from my same source I shared my previous Dragon Age pre-order numbers with, which was in my video a few days back. Apparently, according to them, the pre-orders for Veilguard were even less than initially thought. I told you the last video there were roughly 115,000 total pre-orders across all platforms. That's digital and physical. And now new info, my source has now told me that the numbers may actually have been too high. The number that they are hearing from people at EA is that they're actually between 70 to 75,000 pre-orders in total before release. Not good at all. In total, I'm told that Veilguard may have sold overall so far anyway in the 500,000 range, which may sound good to some, but it's completely abysmal for a game at this level. You got to remember, this is a game that took 10 years to develop, hundreds of millions of dollars to spend. There's no way $500,000 actually gets them the money they need. If you just kind of do the brief math, that total right there is about $25 million in sales. No way it's going to cover what they need. They need to do 10 times that amount for Veilguard to be a success for this company, or keep things going in downloadable content, which BioWare's already said they're not going to be doing downloadable content. They're going to be moving on to Mass Effect after this, indicating also that the sales were terrible. He also said, I was told by the same source, BioWare's high ops believed the games would skyrocket past 100,000 concurrent players on Steam during launch. It didn't. It only hit 89,000, has dropped since. And we're going to look at it right now, guys. And this just goes to show that the long tail is not there for Dragon Age. People are not coming in week 2, checking things out. I'm on the Steam concurrent players list right now. You could see, oh gosh, we're going to have to scroll down pretty far. Where is it, guys? Oh my gosh, it's still going. Still going. Oh no, 31. Wow, that is abysmal with 40 concurrent players on a Friday. We are not looking good for Dragon Age popping up this weekend. It seems like nobody is playing this game. And it's very obvious why. I mean, they went all in on woke. They went all in on pronouns. And gamers are rejecting that, just like they rejected their pronoun candidate for president. It's been a great week, guys. I've been loving mining the salt. I got to tell you that. It's been so much fun. Generally speaking, Veilguard is not a commercial success. It needed to sell around 4 to 5 million to make a profit at least. Like I said, 5 to 10x that. And, well, it's not doing that. So this is pretty bad. It's selling worse than Star Wars Outlaws, it looks like, as that game was already a failure. But here's the thing. The media already wants to gaslight people over this. So this is Grum's talking about this, saying, I was misled. The legacy gaming media assured me Dragon Age Veilguard was a total success. It didn't just underperform, it cratered. And he goes over those. For a AAA game, 10 years, rumored budget of 150 to 250 million, a disaster. Check out Endymion's latest BioWare Insider Scoop. So here's where it gets really crazy. Jason Shearer was deleting a Dragon Age Veilguard post because it was, quote, at the top of the charts, and he posted to, quote, dunk on the chuds. And so this is where the media was really ready to just completely show for this game, lie to everybody, and this is the crazy part I'm telling you about. So you can see if he's deleting Dragon Age top of the charts chud post, you know the sales are trash. BioWare is in trouble. Jason hates you. He thinks you're chuds. He mocked the Go Woke, Go Broke meme, and it backfired on him. He is very well connected at the dev level with many woke studios, including BioWare. What does he know? EA released zero numbers. If it sold 1 million copies in 24 hours like Stellar Blade, you would have heard it by now. And there were, we showed posts in our video the other day that EA does actually have its studios post very, very often when there's $1 million sales, million unit sales, that it's on there. And so clearly this is not the case. They're hiding right now. They're hiding the fact that Dragon Age is a failure. They're pretending it doesn't exist, letting the legacy media do the shilling for them. And they have moved on to the next game at BioWare, as we know. Here it is, and this is Get Woke, Go Bro. Oh, chop of the charts. And as you can see, only 58,000 concurrent players on here. And then the post was deleted by his author. Oh, wow. And this guy actually agreed. I don't actually like the game very much, but I like seeing the chuds get dunked on. And so not much of a dunk from our good friend over here, Jason Shearer. Let's see what he's saying now if he's responded to this. Schreier. Not Schreier? Schreier? Oh, my gosh. I can't pronounce these names. Is he gone? Or am I just I'm misspelling things because I can't. You never know, because a lot of celebrities are losing and leaving X because they literally can't even. They're trying to make a mass exodus to Blue Sky, which is only going to make X a nicer place. And by the way, they'll all be back because they've all got hundreds of thousands of followers on these accounts. And of course, they're not going to be able to handle that. So he's got a book about corporate takeover of Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard's a disaster. This is interesting because even the woke don't like Blizzard. But look, he's a little too busy. As much as me not want to believe it, America just wasn't ready for that kind of person in a White House. The Democrats need to think twice before ever again nominating a Dreamcast fan. So he made light of the situation. That's better than a lot of posts I've seen from other people on this level of things here. But he has not responded to Grums yet on this deal. Talking about BioWare, the Veilguard, ditching multiplayer, bringing in the Mass Effect team, why they laid off 50 people last year and more. Turbulent development, he's reporting at Bloomberg. And then the legacy media is still going at it. This actually just dropped in the last couple days as well. The Veilguard is the first BioWare game I've ever played, proving you don't need to touch the rest of the Dragon Age to fall in love. And so this is, of course, talking about shipping in characters. Of course, this is all the woke ever care about. Shipping. They never care about anything like gameplay, anything else, just the shipping. And that's what this is about. And clearly, they are trying to make an effort to say, hey, new people, modern audiences, why don't you come in and try this shipping game out? Like we were shipping the Jedi and the Acolyte, and this is going to be good for you to come in because it's a game you don't even need to know anything about the franchise to play. And that is kind of the problem. They turned away their core audience. They told their core audience the franchise didn't matter, and the core audience looked at it, saw it was a different art design, saw it was a different storytelling that just neglected completely everything as it went along. And because of that, the core audience didn't tune in. This is where we're at. We're at number 30. I guess it's up to 30 now for most played. Still not at the top of the charts. And we can go look at the top sellers as well and see where we're at right now for Dragon Age. We're down at number 10, week 2, so it's already almost dropping out of the top 10. Where it was up to number 3 at its highest, not really getting up there. And it's just not doing as well as it needs to perform. So they're trying so hard to get the coveted modern audience. That seems to not be coming in for whatever reason. Just like those 18 million Democrat votes didn't come in from 2020. Wow. Yeah, we'll go there. We'll have some fun with it because, gosh, it's a beautiful week. Watching these people delete posts, panic, throw a fit, whine, it's fantastic, and it couldn't happen to any nicer people. Kotaku's got their layoffs. They're gone. We are just winning on every single level this week, my friends. And so enjoy it. Play a game this weekend, but don't play the Veilguard, because get away from these AAA games with the woke stuff, and we will flatten the curve in the video game industry. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button, and please grab my series, guys. You'll love this. Like I said, 6-book series, ebook, print, or audio. It's in the description below. Get the whole thing. It builds up so nicely. It's a great story, and you'll enjoy it. Have a great weekend.